Morning, next day now. Pretty foggy, to be honest. That's kind of normal this time of year. It normally burns off by about 10 o'clock. Hands are cold as well. So with that said, we're going to take advantage, get this cable issue resolved before the sun starts burning through the fog. So when it does burn through the fog, we can start putting some charge back in the batteries. So let's have a look at this. Right, so we've got a zip tie holding it on. I'm not sure if the screws inside there or not. Doesn't feel like it. Ooh. Right, so it just pops off. We've got the gubbins in there, whatever that's doing. The brown cable seems fine. The blue one seems better days. But we're going to have to disconnect it anyway because we haven't got the length. Oh man, that is stiff. Let's try this fella. That's better. The state of that. Right, that's all cleaned out now. It's pretty bad state, but it's ready to go. So now we can get this cable cut to length, sized up, and pop back in there. Right, so that's about as much length as it was last time. So we'll mimic that basically. Just cut through the outer sleeve. Thick stuff. And be careful not to cut the insulation. Just like to make it slight cut and then just twist it. Breaks on itself. Pretty rigid all these years in the sunshine. Oh man, it's coming though. There she goes. Okay, so right, we'll start trimming this blue one until we reach decent material, not oxidized. Just match the lengths. I'll just trim a little bit off this now. Okay, excellent. There we go. You can even see the blue one's still got a lot of black oxidization, but because it's going to be getting binned in a couple of weeks' time, I'm not too fussed. Let's get it back installed. So. Negative, and positive. See what I'll do. Just replace that zip tie after the fact. In fact, actually, they can stay on there like that. Okay, so I'll just pop them back how they were. Blue was on the left, which is positive. Which is a bit weird, but that's how it was then. That's how it was. One might argue. Nip it down. Okay. Okay, nice. I'll pop a zip tie on that later on. Right, that's that one done. The other end's, because it was inside the wasp nest box, is actually pretty good still, so we'll just leave that as it is. Right, we're just going to repeat that on the rest of the panels. Right, that's the last one done now. So we can get these into position just over here But before we do that, we're going to go and grab the cables that are connected to the battery that went all the way around the circuit up to the roof. We're going to pull them all the way back through and see exactly how long they are, because that'll determine where we can position the solar panels. So this is the box where there's a connection here. The cable comes down from the roof and connects inside here and then carries on down and through the floor. So I'm going to open up and disconnect it. So, and you can see these are coming down from the roof and they just connect here and then carry on over to the battery. So we're just going to disconnect these here, pull them down through, and then do the same on the other side where the batteries are. Right, so these will just come down and out, do one at a time. There she blows. Go. So now we can go over to where the converter is and do the same thing again. This white cable here is the antenna for the TV or the satellite. We'll take these with us because we'll need them again. Right. Okay, so here's the cables coming. They come from the solar panel, so they shut off. We'll knock it off just so no current come back this way, just on a weird off chance. Just unscrew these. There's one and there's the other. So now we can go back over and pull them through again. There she blows. Next one. Okay, perfect. Not a damp in there. Right, we can close this up for now. So now we can take the cable, reconnect it to the little switch in the converter, and then run it around the back of the apartment there, and then we can see, you know, where the position of the solar panels can be. Right, so what I'm thinking is just closing this door, just having them run up through there like that, and then just track along the floor, and then round to where the panels are. I think it's going to be the shortest distance, which will give me the most flexibility in terms of where I'm going to put the panels. You can see the sun's starting to break through the fog now, so we're almost ready. Leave that off for now until we've finished setting everything up. So we can just run these around the back of all the batteries and everything. Like so, and out through the door. Put it through there, close this door, lock it up, and then we've got the cables here, which we can just leave running along here for now. I'll put a few zip ties just to keep them all nice and tidy. Oh, you can get this out the road as well. In there for the moment, and these cables can come around the back of here and over the top there. Okay, perfect. Oof, starting to get warm now, sun's out. Okay, nice. So we've got quite a good length on the cables, which is great. One thing you can sort of notice is It's 10 o'clock in the morning now. The sun has just burnt off the fog, maybe 20 minutes ago, and you can see the shadow cast by the apartment here. So I can't put the panels here. I don't want to put them there because they're going to get covered in mud and crap and all sorts. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to lean them up against this wall here at a nice sort of 45, almost 45-degree angle. Put some stoppers so they don't slide. Tie them off against the fence. A couple of big chunky zip ties to get the job done there. And then we can, once they're in position, then we can get it wired up and we should be good to go. So that's what I'm thinking is the best place for them. So with that said, we're going to clear a bit of space, get the panels over into position, get them wired up, and then we should be good to go. Okay, perfect. We can go ahead and get everything connected up now. Right, so just going to use the same connectors as up on the roof. Glued together. Just run a bit of tape around there just to keep it all tight. This bit here, get a bit more length on that, I think. Squeeze in there. Get this back way in from the back as well. It all fit perfect. So that's them all in there. Let's crank it down. Okay, that's that. Protective cap on it. Perfect. Right, we'll repeat that with the brown. Tight together. Get these two bad boys to the side That's it. Get all four up together. Okay, let's strip some of this as well. Alrighty, just crack a little bit of tape on here, just because we're outside in the elements, just to keep it all, nice and together. Okay, right, that's that. So now we'll just cable tie this up out of the road, avoiding this gap. We'll try and bring it up. Let's see where we can take it. This cable needs tying first. Right, and then we can just tie them up on the road as well. Okay, I think that should be fine as it is, to be honest. Yeah, it's definitely they're not going to get wet. Just lock a few cable ties just from the top end here, just to stop it moving forwards. I don't think it will because it's properly heavy. But, you know, no harm, no foul. Okay, excellent. So we can go and flip the switch, the cut-off switch there, turn the panels on and see what sort of power we're generating. Got a lot of sun, so I'd expect it to draw probably 18-20 amps this time of year. Fingers crossed. Right then. Let's have a look. Right, so we're currently drawing 0 amps up there. And we've got 12.1 volts in the batteries. So we'll flip this switch and we'll see what happens. Okay, power on. Okay, there we go. It's drawing 20 amps. Amazing. 20 amps, 12.5, so she's rocketing up. Okay, sorted. So we'll just leave it like that, charging up, good to go. I'm super chuffed. Right, so the transition of the solar panels has been a success. The batteries are charging up again now, which is absolutely fantastic. So now we can get back up on the roof and dismantle the rest of that angle. We're not going to need it, it's all for scrap. We might as well get it off and then we replace all those tiles that I broke, just in case it rains again.